Man, look at y'all checking out your boy. Y'all are lit. You guys are loyal, and I appreciate y'all. Man, it's just, a wholesome feeling. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. As you can see, as promised, Flawless delivers. You're tuned into the NFL Playoff Challenge. Yes, it's time for us in the Flawless Fantasy Football community to enjoy these playoffs amongst each other. All right? That's the beauty of this particular video and the playoff challenge that we have going on here today. Guys, look, I'm excited about this. I'm glad I decided to do it. I asked you guys in the last video to see if, I mentioned to see if you guys wanted to do it or not, to let me know. I appreciate Kanoa Bill and Zach Seaman for actually saying that they were interested. So I kind of take it as if the rest of you guys are interested too, but maybe you forgot to answer for my little rambling and everything like that. So I excuse you and forgive you. Yes, I do. I'm a forgiving type person. But let's just get to it. I'm not going to hold you. It's it's very easy, and I believe it'll be exciting. I'm hoping I get a nice showing, and we're just going to get into it, okay? I'll get to the details. Going to keep it quick. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. It's not going to be complicated. What it basically is, guys, you got to have an NFL.com account, okay? If you don't have one, just make up one real quick or whatever. Get in there and make yourself an account. So go to NFL.com, and then you go to NFL Fantasy. So I'm not sure if you don't have the app on your phone, if you're doing it from a laptop, you'll be able to do it that way. But go to NFL.com, click on NFL Fantasy. From NFL Fantasy, you'll look for NFL Playoff Challenge, okay? You'll see NFL Playoff Challenge. Just like that, right? That's what you'll see first. NFL Playoff Challenge. Hope you be able to see that. Marker ain't too good. All right. So once you go there, they're probably going to ask you to either log in or search for search for a group name, a league name. So what you'll do there, the league name is actually Flawless Fantasy. Okay? Flawless Fantasy. That is the search that you'll put in for the group, Flawless Fantasy. Now, you're going to have to put in a password, and the password will be playoff, lowercase, playoff 2023. That's the password. Okay? Now, once you get in there, you should see Flawless Fantasy. You'll be able to put in the password. Now, if you don't, just come on, guys. We're adults, right? So just go to NFL.com, make yourself an account real quick. It's crazy. It's not no big deal. Easier than making an email. Look for NFL Playoff Challenge. Look for Flawless Fantasy. And then Playoff 2023 is the password to get in to this prestigious competition. All right? So, you got to be checking out this video to even know that. So this ain't no public venue here. All right? So, what we're going to do, what happens is, I'm going to write down here. What basically it is, guys, you're going to be able to pick 8 players each week. 8 players. They're going to consist of a QB, a running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense. Make sure I got that right. Don't want to tell you anything that's wrong. All right, here we go. 8 players. I chose the wrong marker today. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, kicker, and defense. That's 8 players. So we'll have 8 players each week. I'm blocking the view. 8 players each week that you'll be able to play. Here's the kicker. Now the first week is the wild card. Okay? First week is the wild card. Now the thing is with the wild card is that actually I want to say the rules, but this is how the scoring system goes. You can play, let's say, like it's 2 teams that's on bye, right? So basically it's Kansas City and Philadelphia. Let's say if you wanted to put Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. Now you can put him in there week 1, but he's not going to be able to get you any points. He's going to get 0 points. But the more each week that you have to put a player in the lineup, and the more that player is in the lineup, so week 1, it'll be to get the points, whatever, how many points is that person gets, right? It's just times 1 time to just get that point. But if you have him in that player in there a second week, he gets double points. If you get that person in there a 3rd straight week, it's 3 times points for that 3rd week. And 4th, you can get quadruple points. So let's say if you wanted Austin Eckler and you put him into the lineup week 1, and they won week 1, and let's say if you put him in there, because you can take him out if you want, and you want to play him week 2 in the divisional round, in the conference round, and in the Super Bowl, that's 4 straight weeks. So in the Super Bowl, Eckler will have quadruple points if they make it to the Super Bowl. Okay? So if you don't, let's say if you end up picking Juju Smith-Schuster, right? So he doesn't have a game round 1. So you'll get 0 points week 1. But week 2, when he plays, you'll get double points automatically because you've had him in your lineup twice. Look at the rules. They're in there. Once you get in there, you get into the system. You get in there, you get into the Flawless Fantasy Playoff Challenge, little pick 'em room, draft room. Once you can pick your team, and mind you, there are no it's not like the type of a system where a player costs X amount of dollars. You can get all the best players, name wise you want to, but that don't necessarily mean those are going to be the best picks. So you have to have some strategy behind it. So read the rules. They're pretty simple. I might be butchering them up a little bit, but you're going to have a little bit of strategy. So remember, you can have a person in the lineup week 1 for the wild card round, even if they don't play, but you'll get 0 points for it. So let's say if you wanted to put Kelsey in your lineup, you won't get no points for, for Kelsey for the wild card week as your accumulation for that week. But the next week when they play, whatever he gets, let's say if he gets, 15 points next week, well, in the divisional round, you'll get 30 points for that week because you'd have played him twice. You'd have played him in the first week when he didn't play, and in the second week he would have got double points, you get 30. Then the next week, if you played him the 3rd week, which is the conference round, he gets quadruple points. So that's the benefit of picking someone that you anticipate going further, but playing them in the first round, even though they don't play because they had a bye. It might sound a little shaky. I might not be doing this any justice, but it's simple. It's easy. Just read. It's a little bit, man. It's a small. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the screen. What the actual rules are. You can read them, and it's very simple. But it'll go in each week. You'll have the wild card round, and after the wild card round, from the games of Saturday through Monday, after the Tampa Bay Dallas game, you'll see who the league leaders are. Then it'll be like that after the second week, which is divisional round, then conference round, then after the Super Bowl. If you get a player, in which you will, we all will, have someone that gets eliminated, you can go and replace that player the next week. But understand that you're only going to be able to get what that player has that week because that'll be his first week into the lineup. Make sense? Okay. So I believe that you only get double points if you play them in consecutive games. Consecutive games outside of, let's say if you play somebody in the beginning, but then you bench them, you take them out because you like another matchup, and then you put them in the conference round. I'm not sure if you get the double points because you didn't play consecutive weeks. I'm not sure about that. But guys, just go in there and look at the NFL Playoff Challenge. Flawless. Look at the group. Look up the group Flawless Fantasy Playoff 2023 is the password. Choose your 8 players accordingly. Read the rules, and I hope I get a nice turnout. We could trash talk within the comments. And when I make a little video about who's in first, second, and how things went that particular week, and we can fellowship nicely and talk trash in the comments. And for first, second, and third place, you will win a nice prize from Flawless himself. Can't reveal what it is yet, but it will be worth it. First place, second place, and third place. All right? But it'll, first place will get a little something excellent. Then it'll be very good. Then it'll be good. It's going to be warranted of first, second, and third place. So hopefully that wasn't too much. I didn't get to rambling too much. NFL Playoff Challenge. Flawless Fantasy is the name, not Flawless Fantasy Football. Flawless Fantasy Playoff 2023 is the password to get into the group. 8 players. You can sub them out weekly, but understand, read the rules, because you can play people consecutively and get double points and then quadruple points and so forth. All right? Okay, guys. I want to see. I'm going to be checking. There's 2 entries already in there. My entry, I'm already in, and someone else is already in. So please go there and let's get a nice turnout. I appreciate you guys. It's been some of you guys that's commented here recently. I already mentioned Kanoa Bilk and Zach Seaman. Illfield, Darren Major, my son Anthony Blake, A.K. the Scientist, Joey T, John Scotty, Chris Stokes, Chuck Miller, Norseman 056, Brandon Campbell, Big Titan TV, Big Business NFTs. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all learned something. You had a good, a nice time in fantasy this year. Learned something. I got some stuff in the works, man. I got people that I like for next year, but I'm not going to drop that just yet. I'm pacing what I want, and plus I'm being kind of stingy with my info. I only want people that's tuned into Flawless to be able to get the information for next year. So I'm going to hold back on that a little bit. Not too long. I won't hold back too long. But that's coming soon. So let's enjoy this. Also, I haven't heard from, Lindell Morgan, Matthew Rosenthal, Elvis Lives, known as BD, Russell Gall, Dag Nabbit, Otis Driftwood. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Let me tell you something. I have 770 subscribers. But all those people don't play fantasy football. Majority of those come from that is the NFL rig video that I did like last off season. I had 2 videos that I had like 30-some thousand views or something. Majority of those people come for that. But it's only a tight-knit group of y'all, probably like, 30, 50, 75 maybe, that play fantasy football. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably less than 25% of my subscribers. I had like 774 like a week ago, and then I guess people are going to start tripping and stuff like that, and they got 770. But somebody need to check them and tell them that YouTube don't pay my bills, and this is a bucket list thing for me, so I'm not crying about the few subscribers that I get go up and down. Really don't matter. But I appreciate you guys for checking in. Let's do this NFL Playoff Challenge, and let's have fun with it, guys. 8 players. Read the rules. I'll put them up there again and try to put them at the... And just, you'll see it when you go in there. Let's have fun with it. And I think it'll be fun. It'll be a nice little twist to play playoff fantasy football. Appreciate you guys. Flawless Fantasy Football, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Let's get it done. Let's enjoy these playoffs. See, I ain't talk no kind of, rig stuff or whatever. Look, let's just enjoy it. It is what it is, but let's enjoy the heck out of it. Should be some good football and some nice storylines. Flawless Fantasy Football. I want to see you guys. Don't wait till the last minute, because once the game's locked and stuff like that, you're done. I want to see you guys checking in. I want to check the numbers. I want to see the cooperation, participation picking up. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I see you on the other side. Peace.